Hey everybody, Jmillen with Bebefit Hackers. Hey, quick testimonial about telehealth. I've been talking about this for 6 years, so you may have heard me before, but just in case you haven't, telehealth is the ability to talk to a doctor, pediatrician, dermatologist, psychologist, psychiatrist over the phone or video remotely rather than going into their office. You can do it from your home, from work, while you're driving in your car, wherever you want. And we offer a zero copay telehealth package. That means every time you call, there's no cost. Unlike most plans on the market, even the ones that are embedded in the medical carriers, most of those today will have a copay. It's either going to be whatever the PCP copay is, so 20, 30 bucks, or if it's a high deductible HSA plan, it's going to be $39, $49, $59. Live Health Online is now up to $59 starting next year. So we have a zero copay, unlimited use phone and video platform that we use. And I used it yesterday. And I wanted just to give you a quick testimonial because it's phenomenal. And we're still finding people that don't know what it is, which is crazy. This stuff has been around forever, almost, it seems like. Okay, so my son had croup over the weekend. Then he got, we had to go to the ER. There's a whole other story about that. And he got better. And then he has sniffling, and then he wakes up the other night in the middle of the night with an ear hurting, his right ear, and he's 7. So, all right, we know the drill. What do you think it is? Probably an ear infection. They've had just like once a year, every year. So he wakes up. We get some ibuprofen in him. It seems to help. Gets up in the morning, 4 hours later or so. Put some ibuprofen in him, seems to help, goes to school. We get a call from the school at 10 a.m. His ear's hurting. So he comes to the office with us, and I pick up my mobile app, log into the mobile app, and they say, who's it for? I say, my son. They go, great, we'll put him in touch with a pediatrician. They say, what is the most likely issue you're calling about? There's a whole list of stuff. I say, ear pain. Proceed to type in a few things. Can add a photo if I wanted. It didn't have a photo. Could add a video. Didn't have a video. Picked my pharmacy and hit submit. And it said a doctor will call you back within 20 minutes or so. About 15, 20 minutes later, doc calls, takes me through a number of different questions. Very thorough. Fever? No. Runny nose for how long? Blah, blah, blah. When did he wake up? Did he come home from school? Like really good. Like not rushing, not trying to just throw medicine. And I'm just answering totally honestly, because I don't know whether an antibiotic or some other thing is going on. I'm thinking I know, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pediatrician. And, it's the fall and kids are getting sick and there's stuff going around. So I'm not pretending to be a doctor. Here's a big, I'm going to pause for a second. Here's a big pet peeve that I hear that I want to stop perpetuating. I hear people say, when I say people, it's either employees or a lot of times it's health brokers or account managers for health brokers or somebody. This is what I hear. Oh, it's great if you know what it is and you self-diagnose and you just call them and say, hey, I got a sinus infection. Can I have a Z-Pack? No. Yes, that is possible, but that's not the intent. You're not trying to pretend like you're a doctor. I'm not messing around with a 7-year-old when his ear hurts. I think it's an ear infection, but am I the expert? Absolutely not. So stop trying to be the expert and say, I hear this. Hey, it's really good if you kind of know what it is, and rather than spending the money anyways at the primary care, urgent care, you call and you save time. Usually those other programs have a copay. So, hey, it's only $39, but I saved a whole 3 hours. That's valuable, but the objective here is not to be your own doctor. The objective is to tell them when they ask questions, you answer them truthfully. So we can really figure out what's going on. We don't just load kids up on medicine. You follow? Okay, so that's what I did. And after a series of questions, he said, Mr. Millen, I actually think, this qualifies. I think he actually is starting to get an ear infection. I think that's what's going on. I feel very comfortable giving him an antibiotic. And she proceeds to ask questions about being allergic and this and that. I said no, and she says, okay, you picked this Publix pharmacy. I said, yep. She said, I'll be there within an hour. She sends it off. I get a text message when I hang up. I get an email saying my call's complete. Beautiful. Go to the pharmacy, pull through, and to my surprise, they hand me the the bottle of antibiotic, and they say, "Have a great day." And I go, "Whoa, how much is it?" "No charge." "No charge? Why is there no charge?" "Oh, it's just one of the free medicines we give." Now, that's Publix. I'm not saying every place does it, but I was like, you gotta be kidding me. No cost for the consult, no lost work time, no cost for the prescription. And my son, we get home, we give it to him, and it doesn't kick in right away. But the next morning he woke up, and he didn't wake up in the middle of the night. The next morning he wakes up, which is today. He goes back to school. How cool is that? Right? Basically, he lost 3/4 of a day. I didn't lose any work time. I didn't spend a single penny, all because my employer, who's me, offers a 0 copay telehealth package. If you want some of that, check us out at hackmybenefits.com. If you're an employer of any size, I don't care. Okay, maybe 3 or more would be nice, 5 or more, not a one-person shop, but 3, 4, 5 or more employees. Check us out. I'll hook you up. It's the most amazing thing. And by the way, I don't know if you caught this, you can add family members at no cost. So I have my son, my daughter, my wife on it, my mother-in-law. No, they all use it. The same thing. No cost for us. My employer pays a small little fee, and it's unlimited use nationwide, 24/7 telehealth. Bam! That's what I'm talking about in terms of hacking the system. Why go to KidMed, which I used to do, and then sit in that room for 2 hours with germs all over the place, only to sit in the waiting room for 20 minutes, and then someone comes in. I think they're a doctor. They're probably not. I don't know. And then they say something, and they come back, and 20 minutes later I leave, and then I go and I sit in line at the pharmacy, and 3 hours of my life is evaporated, all with something that could have been handled with telehealth. Check us out, hackmybenefits.com. If we can hook you up, I would love to. It's a phenomenal benefit that can be implemented any time of year. See you later. Have a good weekend.